TV system. Winegard satellite switch right there for the Winegard satellite. I did not prep this coach, but somewhere in here, I'm sure, is the satellite wearing. Probably tucked back up in there. Yep, I see barely see it. There is a little jack. See the green LED? That is your antenna booster. Next to that green LED is a push button. When you push that button, that green LED turns off, and you are using the cable connection that I showed you outside. To the right of that is a little wall plate with two coax connections on it. Those are coming from your in-motion antenna on the roof, and they go to your satellite receivers. On the top here with these green LEDs, that is your matrix. Your matrix is connected to your outside TV, your bedroom TV, and your living room TV. So main TV is your living room, bedroom is your bedroom, outside or exterior is your outside TV, and supplemental is a TV that's capable of being there but is not. This matrix has 4 HDMI inputs and 4 outputs, one to each of 4 TVs. You only have 3. Okay? So the Blu-ray is in the one that's currently lit that says DVD. You plug your satellite HDMI into the number 2 outlet on the back, and you can plug your auxiliary stuff in there, satellite 2. With this setup, a lot of our customers will put both satellite receivers up here in the front and run one on infrared and one on the RF. With the Wally, so if you go on Dish Network, if you use the Wallies, it's not a problem because each remote is separate. And then you can have Sat 1 and Sat 2 up here and send either satellite to any television. Okay? And then you have an auxiliary input. So if you had a Roku, video games, whatever you want, you can put that into the auxiliary and send that to any TV. So I don't know, if you got young kids, you can put their game player into there, put that on the outside TV, and let them play all day outside. Or again, whatever you want to do. Got a lot of options. All right. This front shade is controlled right here, and the lights in the bunk area are here. Shade down, you push down, it closes. Push up and it opens. You have a ladder in the bunk area. You have a extension that covers the hole. You have 110 outlets and USB outlets on both ends and cup holders on both ends. And you also have storage pockets on both ends and these little netted storage areas here, plus a curtain that goes across. Now with the app, for your phone, you are going to download an app called Mira, M-I-R-A, Vega Touch Mira. When you do Vega Touch, you'll find there's a bunch of different apps. The one you want is Mira. That's M-I-R-A. Once you have that app downloaded on your phone, when you open the app, it's going to want to connect to a coach. Hit the settings button here, hit the mobile app button, and it will give you your ID number. You will do a search with the app, and it will come up. You might see, depending on where you're at, you might see multiple coaches. But 186490 is the ID for this coach, and the PIN number is all 8. You can reset the PIN, you can change the PIN, you can do whatever you want with the PIN. That's your call once you get it. Okay? Back into settings. Network diagnostics allows you to pull up and see if you have any faults. Check your firmware and for the G12 and for the LCD, there's your inputs. You can check all your outputs. Outputs tells you what's turned on right now. Output 2, another section. So you have multiple outputs. And these are all inputs. If you had a fault, the fault list would be right there. Back in here. Entry switch. Your entry switch is on battery control. There's a lot of stuff in here that uses batteries and remotes. Screen brightness, cleaning mode, dimming, clocks, floor plan. Do not mess with floor plan. Temperature, you can change it from Fahrenheit to Celsius. GUI and logic controller, those numbers should match. So if you get a software issue, it is very easy to pop this screen out and get the correct software updated. But that is something you will do by contacting Firefly or a qualified service technician. There's your home screen again. Again, pretty straight up. Fire extinguisher. There's Xantrex. I think I showed you this earlier, but that's the controller for your inverter charger. From your driver's seat. Okay. You have tilt and telescope on your steering wheel. There is a small little foot pedal down there, right there. See it? You push that pedal, raise the wheel, pull it in or out, wherever you want it. Let go of it when it's where you want it, and it stays there. Ignition. All right. Speed control turns your cruise on and off. This up-down switch is your set, resume, and all of that. So you set your speed using this toggle switch down here. Turn it on and off here. Your lights are up here. Up is headlights and everything. Middle is off. Down is markers only. Below that, increase and decrease is your dash dimmer. You can dim or brighten your lights. It's beeping at me because I don't have the ignition on. Your windshield wipers and washers are on the end of the turn signal stalk. Your high beams, pull for flash to pass, forward for high, back for neutral or for low beam, and then your turn signals, and then your rotary for the wipers. Push for wash on the button, yellow button on the end, washer. Your mirror control is here on the door console. Your air horn is here. Visors, you got little storage pockets up here above. Transmission controller is here. Parking brake is air brakes. That means you have to push that brake valve in order to move. When you pull it out, it sets the brakes. If you have low air pressure, it will automatically set the brakes. Power windows up and down right there. Regen, which hopefully you don't need. And engine braking. When you turn the engine braking on, as soon as you let off the throttle, it begins engine braking. Over here is your door locks and your mirror heat. I'm not quite sure why they put the mirror heat way over there, but that's where they put it. You have an ashtray. Yep, it's got an ashtray. USB charge port and your cab heat and air conditioning. Your stereo, home button, rear camera, requires that the ignition be on. Turn signal camera, left turn, right turn. Come on, change. There's your right turn. Takes it a few seconds to change. It's got delays in it. And in a second, goes to your backup camera. Now, anytime you put it in reverse, your backup camera is going to come on. Anytime you put on a turn signal, your turn signal camera is going to come on. Hit the home button. Scroll. Tuner, Cirrus, Bluetooth, phone, and USB. The USB, I believe, nope, that's power. Okay, that's actually down there now. All right, I moved it again. So that's basic radio. Now you can use Apple CarPlay, connect to your phone, and what that will do is allow you to use your phone for your GPS and your mapping and all that, which nowadays is actually more accurate than trying to constantly update and download maps. There are a ton of map programs that you can do through your phone and internet, and all of them are updated regularly. So depending on which one you have, you can have, pretty much instantaneous traffic updates while you're driving versus downloading a map and hoping it's still good when you get there. Up here above the center console, these are lights. You have a red light and you have a white light. And you have a white light and you have a red light. The reason for red is that it does not block your vision when you're driving at night. That is pretty much the bulk of this unit. Hopefully I've done a fair job of covering everything we've gone through. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact your salesman or our service department, and we will do our best to answer any questions you have. So with that, I want to thank you for making a purchase through TerryTown and Motorhomes to Go. I thoroughly hope you enjoy your new RV and get many years of service and use out of it. Oh, I just noticed that. That is the microphone for your Bluetooth. So when you use the Bluetooth option for phone, that's where you're talking to. But again, once more time, thank you very much for your purchase. We thoroughly hope you enjoy your unit. Have a great day.